to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be looking at anxiety. This is your girl Elizabeth. Thank you for tuning in. So guys, what is anxiety? Do you know anxiety? Do you even know if you have ever faced anxiety? We are going to also look at how exactly to overcome anxiety. I don't know if this is a good or bad news, but I think it's a good news because it makes you feel normal. It makes you know that you are not the only one, okay? 99% or more of people living in this world all face anxiety, but few people know how to overcome it or how to get out of it. Because guys, you know what? If you do not overcome anxiety, it will overcome you. Because anxiety grows. It is like a seed. When planted in the soil, it germinates, it grows, it bears fruit. So what is anxiety? Anxiety is a panic attack. This comes about when your brain receives some sort of signal that causes it to panic because of uncertainty mostly. So when the brain does not know what to expect, or the brain receives a surprise that it was not ready to receive, it reacts by a panic attack, which we call anxiety, in a language that you can understand better. So guys, I will start by letting you in on the signs of anxiety. These are the signs of anxiety. Some of you will feel lightheadedness. You will feel dizzy, yeah? Some of you will feel a headache. Some of you will feel like you want to like throw up. You feel nauseated. Some people will feel pain around the neck or around their shoulders. Guys, some of it could be severe, some of it could not be severe. Some of you will feel like the heat in your body has really started to rise up, your temperature and all that. You will start sweating a lot. Your hands will sweat. Some people have sweaty hands and all that. So like the heat in your body has really started to rise up, your temperature and all that. You will start sweating a lot. Your hands will sweat. Some people have sweaty hands and all that. So all these are signs of anxiety. It happens differently with different people. So it is up to you to look into all these that I've given you. Only that it's not like the only signs of anxiety. There are several signs of anxiety that I have not mentioned. You can go down to the comment section and you fill me into other forms of anxiety. What do you feel when you're anxious? Yeah. So guys, so many people out there, like I told you, are battling anxiety, but I'll give you examples, just a few. I do not have so many examples, but I can just relate with these examples that I'm very well conversant with, because according to my own experience, according to other people's experience out there, this is the best example that I can give. I first want to say sorry to those who are going through cancer. I pray that the Lord will comfort you all and help you guys come out of this, So the best example I'm going to use is cancer. So take for example, a doctor gives a cancer patient their results and tell them, chemo has failed, all these treatments have failed, you have only 1 week to live. Gives them a deadline, in regards to their cancer and where it has gone, or how they have failed to help them treat them out of this cancer. So this patient and their caretakers, all in all, are going to be anxious. Now that's a sign of anxiety. A feeling of uncertainty, like they don't know when they're going to go, they do not know when they're going to leave. All they are living at is the doctor's deadline. The people taking care of them will wake up every day to find out if they're really okay, if they slept well. They will be anxious. Now that's the best sign of anxiety. Children as well face anxiety. As a parent, you should find time and find out, why does my child feel anxious at school? Try to help them, because if you don't come in as a parent to help the child, trust me, that child will find their own solutions. And as I told you, Anxiety pushes people to do the worst to themselves. That's why there is a saying that says, never say never, because you do not know how you're going to react to a panic attack. You don't know how you're going to act according to anxiety because of what you are going through at that particular time. Now, the issue of cancer is the list that I can use right now. I have so many examples, but you guys can relate with the signs that I've told you and find out when exactly do you receive such signs, and when does it happen to you and why, what causes it. Then you guys will understand better what I mean by anxiety. So guys, but the good news is there are actually ways of fighting anxiety. Yeah, you want to know? Okay guys, I will let you know. First and foremost, stop hanging around negativity. Negativity increases the level of anxiety. Trust me on that. Stop hanging around negative people because they will always discourage you. They'll remind you that, hey, you have a time limit, you have to do this. Stick around people who are going to encourage you. That is one way of fighting anxiety. Another way of fighting anxiety is stop reading or watching negativity. There's so many things on social media that will put you down. There's so many things out there that will make you feel even more frustrated. At the end of the day, it will be you that is going to suffer the consequences. You will feel even more devastated and you will enter into depression. That is something that we are trying to fight. If you guys know and try to find out, so many people out there who are depressed started by being anxious. Many people who are out there who killed themselves, committed suicide, may their souls rest in perfect peace, they started by being anxious. So many people who are smokers out there, I am not judging you guys, but I'm trying to help you guys understand where you got into that dark place, into that addiction that you are trying to fight, but you cannot. But you have tried so hard, but it is very difficult to come out of. We are talking about anxiety because we do not want to reach that level where we reach a state where we cannot. It's very hard to come out of. People out there who are using drugs, they are addicted. Yes, they want to overcome it, but they have reached a level where it is very hard. I'm not saying it is impossible to come out of drug use. It is very, very possible. You can go to the rehab centers. You can go to all these motivational groups and all that. You can go to church, and this can help you actually overcome drug misuse. But it is a place where it is very difficult to live. Why not tackle anxiety now? Fight it, learn how to deal with it, and not to let yourself reach this level. Yeah, so another way of fighting anxiety, be positive minded. Stop looking at yourself as a loser, because all the time you'll be anxious. Even when there is something that you are about to do and you can actually do it, you'll start demoralizing yourself. You'll be like, okay, I have never tried something, I've never won, I've been failing and all that. You start looking at yourself and you belittle yourself. Trust me, this is going to make you feel anxious, and this anxiety might lead you to failure. You will actually fail that task that you believe that you will fail, and yet you could have defeated it. Guys, fight anxiety and you will win a lot in life. Yeah, so that is very simple. Believe in yourself, think positively, do not be around people who are negative. Do not search all the data that is filled with negativity. There's so many people out there who have beat the doctor's report. The doctor says 2 weeks, but they end up living for years and years. Yeah. And why do you think that is? Because they fought anxiety and they refused to give in to depression. Yeah. So guys, that is very simple, and those are the very simple ways of battling anxiety. This channel is all about motivating you guys. It's all about encouraging people. It's all about comforting you guys. Just like my channel, subscribe, share, share to those people that are going through anxiety, and tell them that it's very easy to overcome anxiety. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate your support. I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.